What's up, guys? We are here at UFC HQ, joined by the one and only UFC President Dana White. Dana, first question I got for you right off the bat. How are you, sir? Because I feel like you are one of the busiest guys in town. Such a huge event. How are you taking care of yourself, man?
Yeah, I'm good. It's definitely been crazy, but a good crazy, not a bad crazy. So it's all of the pieces are there, and everything's ready to go. We just need to execute on September 14th, and that's it. As long as everything, runs smooth, goes seamless, it's going to be a great night.
Absolutely. Now, something that we talked about the last time I talked to you is just the cost of getting this event going. You've said a few times that putting fights during the pandemic was one of the hardest things you've done since you've been in the fight business. Where does pulling off the Sphere rank in all that?
That's up there. Yeah, that's a good one. Obviously, the COVID thing was the craziest thing of all time, so I don't know if anything will ever beat COVID. I hope not anyway. I hope that's not the case. And the Sphere has been extremely challenging, yet, fun. I mean, I'm not going to lie. A couple weeks ago, as we were heading into our first rehearsal,
Yep.
I was a little nervous to see everything sort of play out. And after we did that first rehearsal, it's been all smooth sailing from there. I'm in a good place. This is going to be great.
Something that was just recently announced was you guys are going to have a few films in between fights and everything. Just talk to me about that.
Yeah, so the entire thing is considered a film, and then there's chapters inside this film. And it's basically, like I said, the love letter to Mexico. I am going to tell the story of the beginning of time in Mexico all the way up into the future of Mexico. The history, the traditions, the people and who they are and where they came from. And if you are Mexican, you will absolutely love to be there in the Sphere or watching on television. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, that's something I did want to ask. Obviously, people who are going to be at the event are going to get a first-hand view. You mentioned before that you're going to get more trucks involved with the production and everything. Just what are some of the things that people who are going to watch on TV are going to expect just to have as similar of an experience as possible?
Well, first of all, this show, this love letter to Mexico, I call it, is authentic. Authentic to the people, their heritage. Even the Octagon girls. There's 9 Octagon girls, and they're all first generation Mexican from Mexico. The movie that you will see, the chapters that you will see, to what goes on live inside the Sphere. Everything. I've said this many times. Some of the baddest people to ever walk the face of the earth have been Mexican. So there's so many things that I love about Mexico and the Mexican people. Their pride in their country, their pride in who they are and where they come from, the support they give each other as a people. Mexicans are known to be hardworking people who go out and work hard all week, spend their whole paycheck supporting other Mexicans, whether it's, food or the beer or sports, fights, music, whatever it is. And I love how family-oriented they are. Everything is based around family. Usually the grandmother, is the head figure in the family.
Yep.
Her food and how she cooked and what you ate at certain holidays and things like that. Just all of that is a part of Noche UFC.
I feel like I could get to the production rabbit hole down with you for this. I don't know if you've watched as much WWE, but they've started to kind of experiment different transitions with the cameras and everything. Is that something you guys are going to be experimenting with for this event?
Well, don't you find that weird that we got involved in the WWE not too long ago?
Yeah.
And now they're experimenting with that.
Oh, all right. There you go. Answers my question.
Yeah, our production team has a lot of influence over what's going on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How much input did the fighters get in terms of just making the show work and getting something unique for them? Because obviously Mexico is such a big country. Tijuana is different from Veracruz. Mexico City is very different from Guadalajara. Small intricacies, but it's still nonetheless their own flair. How much of an input did fighters get in all this?
They have no idea what's going to happen. They literally, the fighters know as much as you know.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't know anything that's going to happen that night. Obviously, the co-main and main event will be involved in rehearsals, so they know what's going on. But this is all a big mystery. Even my head of PR, Lene, who has been torturing me for a week to try to put out images of what's going to happen that night. I will not put out one image. Nothing is out there. Everybody's going to find out Saturday night what the show is.
For sure. Let's talk about a little bit about the fights. I want to start at the very beginning of the card with Daniel Zellhuber and Luis Ronaldo Rodriguez. Two guys, fantastic fighters. May not be as big in terms of popularity. Do you feel like with an event like this, those guys, especially someone like Ronaldo Rodriguez, who has such an interesting story, can kind of catapult them in terms of popularity?
First of all, we made these fights to be badass fights that night. We want fights that are going to be that represent Mexicans and the history of how they fight in Mexico, and I guarantee you that we have done that. This event is so big and so different and so special. Yes, this is the type of event that you put those type of guys in. I deal with this every time I put on a fight. Going into UFC 300, the critics, the experts, all the people who know about fighting talked about that UFC 300 wasn't a good card. And you know, I've dealt with this my entire career. You hear these kind of things from, you know, the experts. All the experts in fighting are in this building right here. So, yeah, we're very confident in the card and the fighters that are going to fight on this card. Now, that night, it's about us executing and pulling off this sports and entertainment coming together for the first time, and we need to make it look seamless that night. That is the challenge that we have ahead of us.
Yep. One of the fights that I feel like is guaranteed to deliver is going to be Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. We talked about it before, how two high-level grapplers, usually it just cancels out and we get an absolute banger. Obviously, some crazy stuff happened when it was originally booked and it ended up not happening. Did part of you kind of think to yourself, you know what, I'm not as bummed out that this fight didn't work out on that date because now we get to see it on the Sphere?
No, I don't think like that. I go event to event. Okay. It didn't happen in that show because it was meant to happen in this show. Yeah. So I don't disagree with you. It's an incredible fight, and a very important fight in that division, and obviously a game changer for both of those guys.
For sure.
The fight means a lot. At the end of the day, when you put together fights, you want to put together fights that matter, that are great stylistically, and there's a lot at stake. You know what I mean? Because everybody feels it when a lot is at stake.
I kind of want to get to your baby, which is the Contender Series, right? You have a main eventer who is a Contender Series alumni. Just have you looked back at all on just how good the show has been and just producing the best of the best? Because I always like to say the UFC is like the NFL, and the Contender Series is almost like the SEC in terms of college football.
That's a great. Yeah, I like that. So, if you look at, we covered up some of these boards so the media couldn't see.
Yeah.
But if you look through all the fights coming up, you see the blue?
That was Contender Series.
Those all came off the Contender Series. That's how good that show is. I mean, that's how much talent has been pulled from that show. And when you think about me, Sean, Mick, and Hunter, right? We sit at fights every Saturday night for however many years. We still get pumped up every Tuesday for the Contender Series. I mean, it is the best show on television if you like combat sports, and it is definitely the best thing going on a Tuesday night. I can guarantee you that.
Obviously, the co-main event featuring a Mexican in Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. Another great trilogy. I'm sure that's going to happen. Just how excited are you that it's finally, after a year since the last Noche UFC, it's finally going to come to fruition, but now it's going to be at the Sphere. Just the excitement level for that fight.
Yeah, that's another fight when you talk about, you know, how important are the fights that are on the card that night. This fight means everything to both of these girls, and look at what's at stake in this fight. You know what I mean? The champion versus the number one contender. Shevchenko looked at as one of the greatest female fighters of all time, and a true born Mexican who holds the title, fighting her that night in front of all of her people and all throughout Mexico and the rest of the world. And if you're Shevchenko, if you can win and get that belt back. I mean, it's just, there's so much on the line in every one of these fights that night.
Yeah, obviously also the main event, O'Malley versus Merab. Like we said about the Contender Series, you've seen O'Malley's career basically just coming up. And Merab, have you kind of taken it back on just how popular he has been with the Mexican community? Because it's kind of similar to Triple G in the sense where he's from that part of the world, and yet Mexicans just love him, right?
Yeah, listen, I think that, you know, like I said, Mexicans have a certain fighting style and a style of fighting that they like. And, you know, you don't necessarily have to be Mexican to have fans. I mean, I was a white kid, you know, who grew up in America, and Julio Cesar Chavez, I was a huge fan of his. And I used to have his T-shirts. I used to watch all his fights. So you don't necessarily have to be Mexican, or, you know, Mexicans can become fans of other fighters too.
Obviously, Noche UFC is going to be this big time thing in the Sphere. You've also said that the Sphere is a one-off. Do you anticipate making this a yearly thing, just Noche UFC, year after year, something that you're going to do, whether it be Mexican Independence Day or Cinco de Mayo weekend?
Yeah, this is going to be a tentpole event for us forever. Saturday night when the Sphere ends, you know, Monday, we'll start figuring out what we're going to do next year and how it's going to be different. And yeah.
Absolutely, good to hear. So last question for you. You've said plenty of times that you want this to be the biggest and best combat sports event of all time. With that, I mean, you think about just some of the big time events that you've pulled off. One that comes to mind is the season finale of season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter, how much impact that had on the sport overall. So my question to you is, with an event this big and with the venue, how much do you think this can elevate the sport, not just in Mexico, but really all of Latino America? Because you guys have created the infrastructure in Mexico City. Now you guys are going to have an event just like this, what you said, love letter to Mexico. How much do you think this could elevate the sport?
Yeah, well, the combo of the PI down there and Noche UFC that we will do every year, and a lot of other initiatives that we're taking, you know, with the Mexican fan base and obviously in the United States and around the rest of the world. But yeah, I think it's big. Like I said, this will be a tentpole event for us every year. Every year we'll do, you know, we do a big Vegas event, you know, for International Fight Week. We do Madison Square Garden and do a big event. We try to get to the UK and, you know, at the O2 Arena in London. And now Mexico will be another one of our big, massive events. So whether the fight is in Las Vegas, could end up being anywhere in Mexico, could end up being in Texas, you know, who knows?
Dana, that's all I got.